Hey guys, it's Belle, and this is going to be another one of those videos in the series reading through St. Augustine of Hippo's commentary on the Psalms and comparing them eventually to the Old Saxon Psalm commentary. So I'll put a link to that playlist in the description of this video, and as usual, if you want to pause the video and have a go at translating the Latin on your own before I translate it, feel free to do so, and without further ado, let's start reading St. Augustine's commentary on Psalm 5. Verba mea exaudi Domine, vocata invocat Dominum, ut eodem opitulante pedranze ad nequitiam seculi uius, et areum perveniat, intellige clamorem meum, bene ostendit quis desit clamor, quam interior de cordis cubili sinistrepitu corporis perveniat ad Deum. Quando quem vox corporales auditur, spirituales autem intelligitur, quamquam mox sit etiam exaudire Dei, non aure carnali, sed majestatis presentia. Alright, so what's all this mean? Verba me exaudi Domine, that's the quote from Psalm 5 itself, which means hear my words, O Lord. And then here Augustine is saying, vocata invocat Dominum. The woman who is called calls upon the Lord. Now, in this case, because vocata is nominative, feminine, singular, I think the implication here is that this is referring to the church, because he talked about the church earlier as being symbolized by a woman. So, and also the Old Saxon Psalm commentary talks about this vocata here, referring to the church. So the church calls out to the Lord. Ut eodem opitulante, so that with him, that being the same person, meaning the Lord, so that with the Lord, helping out, per transeat nequitiam seculi huius, the church may cross over or go beyond the injustice of this world, et ad eum perveniat, and may arrive to him. And then intellige clamorem meum is another bit from the psalm. It means understand my shouting. And then Augustine says about this line, bene ostendit quis iste sit clamor. It shows who this shouting is. Quam interior de cordis cubili sinistreptu corporis perveniat ad Deum. So it is the shouting which, with it, the interior voice, or the inner voice, from the residence place of the heart, without sound or groaning of the body, will arrive at God or to God. So this interior voice, he's saying, does not have sort of physical sound. Quando quidem vox corporalis auditur, spirituales autem intelligitur. For whenever a corporeal voice or a physical voice is heard, the spiritual voice is understood. So this is saying that there's a sort of spiritual component and a message to the repeating of prayers, which is understood by God, even though the physical voice is not the most important part there. And then lastly, quamquam hoc sit etiam exaudire Dei, non aure carnalis et majestatis presentia. So, although this is sort of God's duty, basically, this hoc Dei sit, exaudire, to listen to these words, non aure carnali, God doesn't listen to this with a carnal or a physical ear, sed majestatis presentia, but with the presence of His Majesty. So there we go. Here are Augustine's thoughts on this section of Psalm 5, and he's basically just saying that it means that the church calls God with a sort of inner voice. I know that was a really short one, but that's all there is for this tidbit. The next one's going to be quite a bit longer in this series, so you've got stuff to look forward to there. If you want me to teach you Latin or any of the other languages that I teach on this channel, you can subscribe to my Patreon, which will be linked in the description of this video, and I offer tuition there at lower than market rates. You can also join my Discord server, where for Latin, not only do we have a separate couple of channels where people can ask questions and get resources and stuff, but we actually have at least a few people who speak Latin to a decently high level who can help you out if I'm not around to answer questions. Until next time, please like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with any friends of yours who might be interested in learning Latin, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.